From the new Heaven's Feel trailer to the biggest anime musical collaboration you'll ever see, I'm your host, Anime Sam, and this is AniNews. What's up everyone and welcome back to another episode of AniNews. Today's gonna be another short video because there really isn't too much happening right now. Sure, every now and then we'll get a new trailer or announcement, but I guess since we're in the middle of the season, everything important has already been announced. Anyway, let's get into the first preview for today, and that's for the theatrical trailer of Heaven's Feel that was released a couple of days ago. For a movie that's supposed to focus on Sakura's arc, we don't really get to see a lot of Sakura. The trailer does start out with what seems to be a confrontation between Saber and Rider, and you do hear Shinji's voice at the beginning, so maybe he'll be more of a prevalent character than he was back in Unlimited Blade War. Then we get to flash between a few of the servants and masters, but Lancer seems to be the one to get the most screen time. But we also do get to see Rin, Archer, Gilgamesh, Ilya, and Berserker. I always love watching these Fate trailers because we get scenes like this one with Assassin fighting Lancer on the back of a truck on the highway. The animation is just so smooth and you see each movement flow into the other. After watching yesterday's Fate Apocrypha episode, it's a good refresher as to what should be expected from the Fate franchise. I'm not saying Apocrypha is bad or poorly animated, I'm just saying the bar was already set pretty high for this series to begin with. Blood Blockade Battlefront's second season comes out in a couple of months and we got another preview for it. We get to see a lot more action with more explosions and more blood, but as I said before, it seems pretty par for the course. I'll still probably end up watching it, but it's not something I'm totally invested in. But if you'd like to watch the full trailer for this or anything else that I talk about today, those links will be in the description below. This next show I actually covered a little while back, and if you don't remember, it was called Hoseki no Kuni. It's completely CGI, but I mentioned that it didn't really look that bad in the first trailer. And after watching this one, I'd say it's still pretty bearable, especially since it complements the character designs of what's called the gems. The gems are the species that inhabit Earth, however they are hunted by the moon dwellers who want to use them as decorations. And you can tell from the beginning of this preview that the show is more about survival as a species. So if you're interested in seeing how the show turns out, it begins airing on October 7th. And the last preview that I have for you guys is for Inuyashiki. It's an action drama about a 58-year-old man who's going through some midlife crisis, or for his case I guess it's a late life, but you know what I mean. So this man who's in despair for being ignored at his old age gets struck by a strange light that grants him some weird robot powers. Seems different enough I guess from the high schooler protagonist that we usually get, but I'd say the best thing about this trailer was the new Man with a Mission song because they make some great openings. Now for the new anime announcements. Food Wars Season 3 will begin airing on October 3rd. A new Baki anime will premiere in Japan in summer 2018. An Infinity Force movie got announced for February 2018, which is after the TV show finishes airing. A new slice of life anime short with a very long name that I won't bother attempting to say will be released on October 1st. We got a new visual for the upcoming show Wake Up Girls, and a new project called Asageo to Kase-san was scheduled for 2018. And now for the news. In case you didn't know, this whole year there's been different events going on to celebrate the 100th anniversary of the anime industry. There's been a bunch of conventions and special announcements, but in a couple months we're going to get a huge collaboration with over 20 Anisong artists. Ever want to see your favorite Japanese bands or singers perform together to make the ultimate anime song? Well, we're finally getting it. They'll be performing an 8-minute song called Tsubasa wo Matsumono, Those Who Have Wings, Not an Angel, Just a Dreamer, and it's expected to release during the Anime Film Festival in Tokyo on October 13th. So the entire list of artists taking part in the song are linked in the description, but some of the ones that you may know are Grand Rodeo, Jam Project, Konomi Suzuki, True, Main, and Minoru Ichihara. The people planning this project have said that they want this to be the equivalent anime version of the Michael Jackson song, We Are the World. So by looking at the list of artists and that previous statement, I'd say this is going to be a pretty big thing, and me being a huge fan of OSTs and insert songs, I'm pretty excited to see what they can come up with. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys today. Here's a quick update on myself as a content creator. I don't think I told you guys this before, but I recently graduated from university and I've spent the entirety of the summer looking for a job, and I just finally got one. So I'm not sure how this will affect my upload schedule, if at all, but if it becomes more sparse, I assure you it wasn't my intention, but just know it's because of my job. The videos will keep coming, so don't worry about that. But as always, for now, thank you so much for watching, and if you made it all the way to the end, then thank you again. If you enjoyed this type of anime news content, then you already know what to do, so until next time, ciao.